want everybody, we got Tucker Northern, Brandon Felix, and Jackson Pertwhistle, and Coach Gate. As we always do, we're going to start with a Green Statements coach. We'll call on you guys for questions, just address who the questions to, and we'll get to that person.
All right. Well, that was a very good Virginia team, defending national champions. They showed up offensively from the start and took advantage of our mistakes, and unfortunately we kept making them and let them build a lead. Tough day for the Orange, getting it done. I think trying to find the chemistry and the communication to limit the mistakes has been difficult, and we're going to keep fighting till the end. And we got one more left for these guys, and it's about pride. It's about how Syracuse lacrosse wants to play and finish this season. So we're looking for a good week of preparation to try and honor our seniors and our seniors and 5th and 6th year players, and try and get one last opportunity to put together 60 minutes and try and play a better game. So.
Questions?
Coach, you guys have been plagued by injuries all season long. How has the team adapted, and who has been stepping up?
Well, we've been plagued by the injuries, and we've been, unfortunately not getting the job done. So, it's just, stepping up. We're giving kids opportunities. Some people are making plays, but unfortunately we need everybody to be making plays and, less mistakes, and we're not there. So, whether it's, it's not our ideal lineup. It's been changing every week, and that's just part of lacrosse. But we need to do a better job as an entire team.
I guess defensively, when Jeff Connor scored those 4 goals, were those kind of like the shots you wanted? Like, did you want Jeff Connor to kind of be the guy that won them that game, given just the other weapons they had? I guess, how did that defensive game play?
We knew we had to help on defense and slide and go and support each other. And unfortunately, we just weren't getting the rotations done as a team. And it gave way too much time and room for a lot of those shots. We should have been there quicker, anticipated, so we can get in the hands and at least make them pressured shots. And we didn't get it done.
Can you discuss your decision to start the young man sitting next to you and what you saw of him today in the game?
Well, it was, I think, an opportunity. He got some playing time, a few games ago, and he was playing pretty well. And I think we decided that we wanted to give him a shot. And he's been, last 3 games pretty consistent for us. So I think he's earned the opportunity to start again, and hopefully he can have a performance like he did today.
Jackson, could you just talk us through what happened on that behind the back goal from your perspective?
I guess I would just say I was losing kind of an angle, so I figured just to increase my angle, I just kind of threw it behind my back.
And then Tucker, could you speak to, that behind the back goal and just the performance from Jackson?
Yeah, I mean, we see it every day in practice, and he had a terrific last couple weeks, like Coach said. But no, he's been working his tail off all year and really been playing well down the stretch here. And so he definitely deserved it, and he came to play, and I know all of us were pretty stoked for him, and we know he's going to keep it up.
Yeah, Jackson, I guess when did you find out that you were going to be starting on that first unit, and then I know you kind of worked your way in there in the 4th quarter last game, and I guess walking through the week where I guess when you found out?
I guess during the week, you find out who's kind of going to be in the starting lineup, and from there on, you kind of just learn the offense that we're going to be doing that week and just try your hardest to get open and make cuts and score the ball. It's really it.
What's it like making that transition, going to that first line, playing with guys like Tucker and all that? What do you learn from them?
It's awesome. Yeah, it's honestly a dream come true. Playing with these guys, and these guys are 5th and 6th year guys. There's so much to learn, going forward. So it's really helpful for me.
Hey, Brandon, how do goals from you and Carter help the confidence of the short stick D-midi group?
I think we've been working on that throughout the season, especially towards the end, getting the transition game going. So it's definitely a positive that we've been able to produce towards the end of the season, because that's what we've been working on through practice. So definitely a positive.
Jackson, what does it mean to you to be able to put on a performance like that with these older guys, obviously in a losing season? How much does it matter to you to just keep showing up and performing like you did today?
Yeah, I think that really means the most. I think that's been something that I've been trying to focus on. I think us as a team have been trying to focus on, so definitely that means a lot. But there's a lot of other guys that contribute to those things, so it means a lot.
For both of you guys, how much hope does it give you for the future of the program that you got a guy like this just in his first year here?
I mean, it's awesome to see. Like you said, injuries were a big thing for us this year, and to have a guy like Jackson come in these last few games and really play and do a terrific job while doing it is awesome, and it's great to see.
Absolutely, just to go off that, just another positive. So super excited to get him back. So yeah.
Yeah, Jackson, aside from your snazzy behind the back goal, you scored a bunch of goals in transition today. Is that sort of for the future what you guys prefer to get out and kind of run a little bit and play a little more loose and free?
I think if we have transition, we're going to take it. So I think that's definitely in the game plan. Yeah.
Coach, you talked about the past few losses that execution has been the problem. Effort has always been there. Did you feel like that was the same for today's game?
I thought, at the beginning there, we could have played with a little bit more energy. And, that's I've challenged these guys this week to bring energy every day and focus on those constants, the effort, the execution, and really the fundamentals of the game, and making sure we can catch and throw and do what we want to do when we draw it up.
Coach, in transition, how do you feel like you guys played on defense? I know you were talking about the defensive errors. Their face-off guy scored twice. I guess what is there to work on in that regard in terms of defensively?
Well, we do work on it, but it doesn't look like it sometimes. But our game plan there was to slide to them, but slide late, and instead, we slid really late. And let him come right in and get a shot that he wants. And, I thought we had a pretty good game plan for getting Fop off and having a short stick D on the attack end so that he could get over and let Fop rest on the sideline. But, we gave up a couple transition, and it was just when we did rotate and we did get to him late, we got stops. He had a bunch of transition opportunities. We got some stops, but again, the lack of consistency on what we were trying to do.
Brandon, Coach, so not the first time you guys have lost to a team scoring 20 goals this season. Going off of that last question, what do you need to change going into Notre Dame next season?
I think the wing play, beginning of the season was a little rough, but then again, another positive. I think overall it's been better towards the end of the season. So if we just continue to, be confident and, help out Fop, because he's been doing a phenomenal job on the wings, just the confidence and just being there for him and everyone doing it together. I think that's all it takes.
Gary, this season has been a challenging one, obviously, to say the least. But with one game left in the regular season, I guess, are there any positives you can take away from this season as a whole?
Well, the positive is I think the same positive that we've talked about is the consistent willingness to give it everything they have every week. These kids are putting in a ton of effort. They haven't quit, and they're just going to keep trying to get it done, and that's a positive. It really is. They're helping to build a foundation for future success at this point. And you know what? It would be a lot different if you looked out on the field at the end of the game and you saw kids giving up and just packing it in, but you haven't seen that at all this year. And we've had a couple lopsided games, but it's through mistakes, not effort.
I asked Brendan to expand on what Coach was saying earlier about defending the face-off and PD. I guess, how difficult is it for you as one of the wings to kind of construct a face-off game plan or just defend a unit that has a guy like PD who's not afraid to kind of go down and take shots himself.
Yeah, I mean, I think mistakes are bound to happen, but overall, I don't think it's too difficult because, if you're just being an athlete and you could see he's out the front, you can get there. But if you're not positioned well, then obviously that's not going to go in your favor. So I think just overall, if you just play it the best you can and just be an athlete, it shouldn't be an issue.